Thank you, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is unfortunate that racism is becoming a global phenomenon as some groups of societies advocate the superiority of their own race over that of others, including indigenous peoples. In North Africa, racism is encouraged by the absence of justice and the rule of law. At the beginning of the 20th century, Arab nationalism appeared and then developed into Pan-Arabism, an ideology that advocated the superiority of Arabs over the Amazighs, the indigenous people of North Africa. This has led to numerous acts of aggression and massive violations of Amazigh rights. The Arabization and Islamization projects of North African governments are aimed at forcing Amazigh communities to identify themselves as Arabs. As a result, many Amazigh communities have lost their identity, culture, language, historical heritage, and land. A large number of Amazighs who lost their Amazigh identity became Arabs because of the Pan-Arab colonial process in North Africa. Even the Amazigh names that parents choose for their children are not accepted by the administrations, and the Amazigh emblem has just been banned by the Algerian government. People have been arrested and are currently in prison simply because they wore the Amazigh flag. Despite this policy of denying the Amazigh identity and the process of forced assimilation of the Amazighs, there are still Amazighs in large numbers in all the countries of North Africa. States are practicing against them, and especially against defenders of the rights of Amazighs. This includes intimidation, police and judicial harassment, the repression that involves arbitrary detentions, as the case of reference in Morocco, sentenced to 20 years in prison, forced exile and death, as it was and still is the case in Algeria against the Al-Mzab and Kabylis. For the moment, there is no sincere desire for dialogue on the part of the states with the Amazighs, the indigenous people in all countries of North Africa. Amazighs are a peaceful people, as we as North African Amazighs want to unite our efforts against the state's violations through negotiation. That's why we are here turning to MREP for help with this new mandate of country engagement. Specifically, we urge MREP to help us with the following. For Morocco, on the theme spoliations of Amazigh lands and resources. For Algeria, on the theme of the right of self-determination of Kabylis, Mzab, and Ouras. For Tunisia, it is the theme of the implementation of the recommendations of the members of the United Nations. For Libya, on the theme of the right to autonomy and self-management and natural resources. For Kel Tamashek country, i.e. Tuaregs of southern Algeria, Azawad North Niger, Azawad North Mali, Fezzan South Libya, and North Burkina Faso, on the theme of the right to self-control their land, territory, and natural resources. For this purpose, the Congrès Mondial Amazigh is at your proposal to provide you with all explanations and documentation necessary for examination of these subjects. We wish your intervention as soon as possible because the Amazighs are suffering and experiencing dramatic situations. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And I also encourage everyone to send us their statements. and to read in your presentation. Next, I have Biraja Nasser Abouzakhar. Sorry for the pronunciation. You have the floor.